What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. It is really unfortunate that I came across this particular video today of this sister who many of you guys would consider a divester. This is a black woman, as Dr. Umar would call her, a black queen, coming out of the Boston, Massachusetts area. And this sister decided that she wanted to be married to this white man, and the white man was also struggling, right? He had some priors. And so she decided that she was going to move with him to Alaska. Now, I have seen this. This is not always the case. Of course, you have many white men who are providers in relationships with non-white women. They can provide for black women, and I've seen that. But do you guys know what I have noticed, to be honest? I have seen the rise, the literal rise of many black women accepting things from what I would consider a white guy that might not have that much to offer, but at the same time talking down or negatively on an African-American man who has or who is in the same situation. I don't know how many times that I have really seen that, but I continuously see that. And when they're in these relationships, you're like, wait a minute, like, hold on, wait a minute. You're taking care of this guy? Like, why? This guy, is he that broke? Why? And you're like, oh yeah, he is broke. Oh yeah, he does have criminal problems. Oh yeah, he is a person that is not even doing anywhere like you. So how is it that you're dealing with this guy? But I digress. I don't want to cause any trouble, okay? Don't want to cause any trouble. Let me kind of get back into this and continue with what I'm saying. So this young lady decides to follow this white guy over to Alaska. She's from Massachusetts. I want you now to then see what happens next.
There she is, the Camaro that I financed under my name for my husband, who has now abandoned me for his good-for-nothing family. Today is officially day one of me being homeless here in Alaska. And so, yes, guys, I am officially homeless. I'm currently here at this beautiful hotel here in Alaska. So it's not like I am on the streets, but I'm still homeless. I uprooted my whole entire life from Massachusetts to follow behind my husband, who has now abandoned me for his family. And so I am now out here alone, homeless, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next. Something happened with his mom yesterday. And long story short, she put hands on me. A lot of nasty things were said. She pretty much told me I was no longer welcome there at the house. Of course, Kennedy's still welcome because that's his family. So he stayed there. I begged him to come with me. I begged him, I said, babe, we can figure this out. And the reason why my husband had to move here to Alaska is because years ago, he had a warrant out for his arrest, and he fled the state instead of staying here and taking care of the warrant. He fled the state. He got into an accident. It was him and his friend. His friend got permanently injured from the accident, so his friend is currently still in a hospital, and it's now 2024. So yeah, and this happened back in like 2017, I believe 2018. So he finally decided to take care of the situation. That's why we're back here in Alaska. He's looking into house arrest. But of course, with house arrest, you have to have stability. You have to have established yourself here in the state. So then, my husband came and he was trying to reason with me. He was pretty much condoning her behavior. And I was like, nah, like, you see, this is what I'm talking about. I don't feel protected by you. I told him straight up, I do not feel protected by you. I feel like, you don't put me first. Don't you see that's ruining our relationship?
Now, I want to deal with this. It is something that I just got to deal with. Okay, I don't mean to be petty, but I want to deal with and I want to deal with a lot. I want to deal with a lot. O'Shea, why do you want to deal with this A lot. I'm glad you asked that question. First of all, honey, you moved all the way to Alaska with a man that had priors. This man was on the run, okay? This man did everything. You were trying to be stable for a guy that has nothing. You left your state, your family. That man left you out there in the cold, and you had the unmitigated gall to put it on YouTube. That is what's so crazy to me. How could you have put it on YouTube? You put this stuff on YouTube and told somebody. If that would have happened to me, there is no way I would have told nobody. Hell no. Freak that, okay? Then I gotta think about, what about all of the brothers in the community that you could have had access to? You didn't need to go out here and booty clap it up for Zaddy Boo. You didn't need to do that. You didn't need to throw away your self-esteem for someone that wasn't in your community that could have offered you a level of value. And you pretty much was begging this guy. His own family won't even let you stay with him. Like, they don't even like you. They don't even care that you moved out there. And I think I actually saw the original video to this. I forgot the lady's name. And then you had so many ladies in the comment section talking about it's gonna be okay, she deserves better. And I'm thinking to myself, no, she don't deserve better. She deserves what she's getting right now, which is that work, okay? That work. She's getting exactly what she asked for. You wanted to lay in the dust, you got the dust, and now you got played. You married the guy, okay? Because sometimes we think that the quite is right. Now you're out there looking extra dusty, and you thought that you wasn't gonna have that happen to you because of who you are. And then you learn that, yeah, that does and that will happen to you. And they can treat you like that. Yes, they will treat you like that. Absolutely. Yes, they can. Okay. And so many other black women out there, I just hope that y'all actually get the hint, that y'all really get to see what's going on. Because the reality is that, you know, when you focus on the race of a person versus just understanding what the person's value is, that's where you go wrong. You know, I even see it over here in Africa. They'll see somebody and they feel like, oh, because the person is Asian or the person is white, that automatically means that they have a higher, you can trust them. And all you're doing is open up the opportunity for somebody to screw you over. And then when they do, then you will be upset. Well, don't be mad at them, okay? Don't be upset with them, because what you just did literally was do it to yourself. You didn't give yourself any opportunity to vet the person. You didn't give yourself any opportunity to have any level of self-respect, which clearly you didn't, honey. You don't even respect yourself. And now you're out there homeless in another state that you are not even from. What was he doing to you that would make you do that? And again, this is a sister that's not the youngest lady in the world. She got to be in her mid-40s. That dude is definitely younger than her. And once that dude figured out he couldn't really use you anymore, boo, now all of a sudden you're stressed out there, and you gotta probably drive all the way back from Alaska to Massachusetts. I don't even know how far that is, if you can even do that. And again, sisters out here taking L's, dealing with these addies, because you think that you think that ain't nothing gonna happen to you. And hey, a white guy cannot care about you, just like a black guy cannot care about you. Okay, being white or being black, that don't make somebody innocent. And I wish that people would just see it for what it is. People gotta have something to offer you to be in their life. Okay, I don't care what color they are. If they want to be in your life, they're gonna add some value. And if they're not adding value, and you're a woman and you're running behind a man doing all of these things to make him a husband, so he's not a little boy, I mean, you can't even take that seriously. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Shirley Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all of you. Just curve the bell. We're out.